Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 120.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So we got him looking there. Jesse Winker, the second out of the opening frame. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Oh and 1, here it comes. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball. And he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's another 0-2. Bullet back up the middle. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit. Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Number 44.
He's set and the pitch. Aristides Aquino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The third baseman, Red.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Striding in, Steven Souza.
Steven Souza Jr.
Set, here it comes. Taken but called a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Souza is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Popped him up. Barnhart shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Winker is there. 2 gone. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bauer pauses. Here's the delivery.
0-1 to count.
Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Popped high in the air. Kipnis is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now a little pop-up off toward the 3rd base side. Bryant has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the 3rd coming up.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Bauer into his motion. First pitch on the way. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Here's a chopper to first. Fielded by Votto. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Under it is Rizzo. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is there, 2 down. So striding forward now, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bauer pauses, first pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-2, here it is. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 1 out.
The batter number 1.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So far on the year, Schwarber has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Nick Castellanos now. He's struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here comes the first pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. David Bodie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Bodie.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. And there's one down now. One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
2 away now for the Cubs in the sixth. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Rowan Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jesse Winker goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Kipnis over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Wick has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as Suarez left field and carrying well. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One for the Reds in the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The right fielder, number 21.
Standing in, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a liner. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Galvis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing happening there. Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the. Here's a high pop-up. Baez has a play. 1 down.
The bat, number 3.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. No balls and a strike to count. Galvis behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
You froze him on the fastball there. Freddie Galvis is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Souza will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Javier Baez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Aquino is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. And now pitch on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Josh Begley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Josh Begley.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bauer gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Galvis is there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. Travis Jankowski will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Dan Winkler enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the seats, 0-1. And the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Happ picks it up.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
High in the air out to center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. One away. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Hit hard to the right. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Bauer earned his 5th win of the year. Pedro Strop closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,640.